Welcome to Season 2 of Skillcast, the podcast by the London Organisational Skills Development. My name is Nurbanu, and I am your host. I'm thrilled to have you join me on this journey of growth and discovery. Each episode, we're sitting down with incredible guests, think experts, pros, and inspiring go-getters who'll share the stories and skills that fuel this success. Whether you're here to sharpen your own skills, get inspired, or just enjoy some awesome conversations, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Welcome to Skillcast. Today I'm joined with Dr. Manju Gupta. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Thank you, Nurbanu. As you introduced me, I'm Dr. Manju Gupta. I'm an educationist, I'm a mentor and a big traveler. So this habit of traveling took me to Cambridge also. And at the same time, I really wanted to explore this place where I can have the opportunity to interact with so many educationists who are presenting their research paper. At the same time, I feel that I'm a very loving mother and a good wife also. But for last 20 years, 25 years, I must say, I'm teaching to the students. So this, imparting education is my passion. So I want to continue and carry on this, passion with zeal, enthusiasm, and with more charm.
Oh, wow.
But now recently I've been turned into an entrepreneur. I thought you, as a mentor, as a academician, you're producing CEOs. So you should be a CEO first to become an example in front of the student. So recently I started my own venture, which is Porteight Private Limited and Brinkos Innovation and Research, where we are doing a lot of things related to sustainability, environmental friendly, and at the same time we are developing institution at par.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's so much. You've accomplished so much in your life, and the entrepreneurship. I think that makes sense because you're creating the CEOs, the entrepreneurs, and the fact that until you become one, you understand the challenge that go with it, and you're an example, like you said. So tell me more about your business. What is it that you do?
So this business is all about automation of logistic and supply chain.
Okay.
Nurbanu, this industry is purely a male-dominating industry. And I was into a very sophisticated profession where I was a professor, dean or director. So my two co-founders, Rishti and Sanya, they are young, dynamic, charming person. Mm-hmm. We three have joined hands and we thought that we do something for the society and for the environment also. And we are supporting to the SDG, government goals, and at the same time, we are doing a lot of digital initiative into it. So when we realized that this industry has a lot of problems, so we as innovator or techpreneur or maybe an educator have to come forward to support this industry and to support the government to become a trillion economy. So to moving forward for this course, we started this venture, Porteight Private Limited, where we automate the logistic and supply chain via application. So this app is available on Play Store, Android and iOS both. Almost 850 trucks are navigating through our application. They are doing the entire integration, MIS and data management, fleet navigation through our application. So this is basically empowering the drivers also, because driver is a community where there is the empowerment. So we feel that we should empower those people also so that they feel more empowered, they feel more, respected. So this is the thing which we thought about. And at the same time, the beauty of this product is, the startup is, we three co-founders are female. So we really wanted to be a, women empowerment. We want to show the empowerment that how women have entered into a society or maybe into male dominating, profession where only 0.1% female are working. So this way we started this, and now this is really going forward, going good, and we have very big aim that we want to become unicorn one fine day.
Oh wow, that's so ambitious, and I love the ambition and the fact that it's three female. That is definitely woman empower, super woman power.
And the best thing is that we are aspiring in future the driver would be female only, because now you can see there are Uber female driver, there are Ola female drivers, but there are no female truck drivers. So our idea is that this entire startup should be led by women, operate by women, and implementation by the women only. So keeping in that legacy forward, we are thinking that we should educate to female so that they feel more empowerment and they become female truck drivers also. This would be a big step for for women empowerment, I must say.
Wow. Where did this idea come from?
This idea came from like one of our, my family friend who has a traditional business of transportation. So one fine day, me and her daughter, we were discussing. We were seeing that how he has to struggle every day to manage this task. So we started realizing the problems. We discussed with a lot of transporters. We met with some of the industry people, those who are working into that industry. We realized that this industry is very, very unorganized. This industry really required innovation. This industry has a lot of potential because India's if we want to become a trillion economy, most of the part, a special budget has been allocated to transportation and logistics. So if we do something which is for environmental friendly also, and at the same time where we support the climate also, because when a truck is navigating from one place to another, then definitely this route has to be mapped, right? I mean, the route which is of 5 hours should not covered in 7 hours, because when 7 hours a truck is on the road, fuel consumption is happening. When fuel consumption is happening, it is somewhere impacting the environment also. So we worked on those factors, and this way it has come up, and we integrated a lot of IT technologies. Specifically, we are using IoT, data science, and some part of AI also. We have a smart lock system into it. We have navigation. We have the complete data management system. At the same time, we have web-based integration also. So I'm sure this is going to support to the National Logistic Policy 4.0, which Government of India has initially launched in 2022. So where it has been mentioned that this industry has a lot of problems. So how young innovators come forward to solve those problems? So we pick up that policy, gone through the policy. We have seen that a lot of problems are there. If we really solve those problems, I'm sure this industry is going to be boom. So that's the initiative we have taken, and we are really doing good and aspiring to be best.
Oh wow! It sounds like you're. How long has it taken to establish to this point?
We started in 2022.
Okay.
So it is very baby venture, I must say. But then in just 3 years, approximately 3 years, because we initially established company a year before, but then a development of application, and then launching this application into the market. This took almost 1.5 or 2 years. So finally now we are ready. We already have launched it. We have acquired the customer. Now we are really looking forward to have POC so that we can approach to PSUs.
Wow. So how do you get your clients? What is your strategy that you use?
For what?
For obtaining your clients.
Oh, yes. So initially, the point is we connected with a lot of transporters, those who have number of trucks in their bucket. So we realized that, a lot of leakages are there. When one transportation happens from one place to another place, so in between there are a lot of leakages. Transporter is really very much worried how to manage all these tasks, but they are maintaining manually. So initially there were a lot of challenges, because being an educationist, where you have to deal with the niche community, where you have to teach, you have to mentor. So then talking to the people who are really uneducated. So it was really tough for us at first phase. But then we three have took courage, move forward. We educated them, and we realized them that this will definitely going to empower them, and this will be really going to solve the problems. And at the same time, it will increase your revenue also, because a lot of leakages are there in between. A lot of transparency issues are there. So we solve all those transparency issues.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go sidetrack a little bit. And you mentioned that this venture was started by 3 females.
3 females.
So there is a saying that females tend to sometimes clash, and they can be like disharmony. How do you guys manage it? How do you work together?
When 3 females are together, I'm sure clashes will definitely happen. But at the same time, we have a goal. We have a focus. We want to chase that focus. Sometimes a lot of misunderstanding happens, but at the end of the day, we sit together, we discuss what went wrong, and we sort it out then and there only. But it happened again. So we keep doing the same thing. But yes, our target is, to reach at the level where we want to be. So then, of course, nothing is impossible, I must say.
So yeah, you all have a goal in mind that you want to establish.
Yes.
So it's an element of forgiveness, I'm guessing, between all of you.
I left my very sophisticated job. At the same time, Shrishti is a legal professional. Now she is doing her MBA, and at the same time Sanya, my other third co-founder, who is a IT graduate. So these two are very young, very dynamic, professional, I must say. So for them, I am basically a mentor also, because my profession is mentor always. So I think this is really helping me a lot to be together. But yes, it happens because they are young, their thought process is different, their dynamism is different. I feel I'm getting old, my thoughts are different, but somehow at the end of the day, we sync, we align, and then we come forward.
Yeah, it sounds like you're probably like the mature one in the three of you. Because sometimes I'm a young entrepreneur myself, and sometimes I've got this really great creative ideas, but then you've got a mature person above you who's telling you, actually, this is good, but given my experience, this X, Y, or Z, it might not happen because of whatever reason.
So what I feel that you may be creative, you have a lot of ideas, but experience matters a lot. So I'm sure this table has a lot of things like my experience, her dynamism, and the other, innovations. So these things are coming together, making an amalgamation, and this product has came out in the market.
Yeah, exactly. So there's synergy between the three of you. Yes. That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear about your journey and how you got into entrepreneurship. And I think it's so powerful. So in terms of progression of your business, where are you at? What's next?
As of now, we have almost 13, 14 transporters, those who are working with us, but that's not the target. Our target is to become a unicorn. If you really want to be a unicorn, you need to work very, very hard day and night. And at the same time, we are planning to have POC, proof of concept. We want to have our own patent. We already have taken one. And at the same time, once we will receive the POC, we will be in a position to approach to PSUs. Because once you get, PSU approval, then the journey would be comparatively smooth. So as of now, it is not smooth, but yes, we want to make it. So definitely we are chasing that dream, and we will make it true someday.
Yeah, I love your positivity and your drive that is going to happen, and that's extremely powerful. Yes. Just for our audience who are watching that are not familiar with terms such as the unicorn, could you elaborate on what, in layman's terms, what that means?
So unicorn means a number of startups are coming forward nowadays. Every day a new startup comes. So some of the startup who raise a funding up to a level that comes out to be unicorn.
Right, okay. And then you also mentioned the PSU.
PSU is public sector. For example, specifically in logistic, transportation, a lot of work happens in NTPC, Tata, L&T, NHAI. So these, specifically NTPC is a PSU, Tata is NTPC is a PSU. Okay, so NTPC has a lot of work related to transportation. So they sublet to the, other people via tendering process. So definitely if, any of the PSU like our concept, we want POC. POC is proof of concept. What the concept we are having, we should have to have a proof of that, So that has to be approved by PSU. Once PSU approve, that means you have done what they were looking forward. So that's basically the proof of concept.
In terms of research, before establishing your brand business, how long did you do your research for? To check that there isn't a competition in the market, for example, because obviously you want something niche, right?
Yes. Nurbanu, I feel research is still going on because it's a never-ending process because things keep coming on. But yes, initially it took almost 1.5 years to do our own internal brainstorming, to understand about this market, because for 3 of us, it was a new idea, right? It just came to see the problems. But then we were not aware of how this infrastructure, how transportation, how logistic industry works, how supply chain works. But we were having our own experiences. We were having knowledge, So definitely this way, this thing has started. But yeah, a long way have to go.
Amazing. It sounds like you have so much progression that you've made in such a short span of time. Yeah. Just for our audience who are watching, how can they get in touch with you if they want your mentorship or want to reach out to you?
They connect me with ceo@porteight.io. So this is my mail ID. Otherwise, they can follow me on Instagram, manju.gupta. So I would definitely be, happy to help them.
Help them and answer any questions you have. Yes. Perfect. So we'll keep that in the description of this video. Yeah, sure. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Lovely chatting with you.
Same here. Thank you.